That how can someone read and understand
The best ways to read and understand well is to know the foundational knowledge of any concept you are trying to read or any topic.
What is the capacity of the brain?
It's unlimited.
maybe you are forget now? How can you overcome it?
The only thing you can do if you forget something is to calm yourself down and try to reason. Now, students face so many issues in learning, and that is why my students here are here to about the several challenges they face while learning. And I hope the questions they ask me will provide some solutions to whatever bothering you about learning. So here I'll be introducing my students before we go into the main content. So the first person is
My name is Ibidapo Fumilade.
My name is Adekunle Israel.
My name is Awotunde David.
and I hope you enjoy this video. So all you have to do is
Subscribe to the channel.
so this is Awotunde David and he's here to ask me some questions. So what's your first
My
question?
first question is that how can someone read and understand
The best way to read and understand well is to know the foundational knowledge of any concept you are trying to read or any topic. Then the next thing is get a dictionary of that particular subject. The next thing is you can teach someone what you've learned. Another thing is you can seek help from your colleagues, your classmates. When you are reading something and it seems that you don't understand, seek help from your colleagues. Another thing is you can seek other materials that can help you learn, or you can meet your instructor. So it is very important for you to do that.
Maybe you are forget now. How can somebody overcome it inside the exam hall?
When you're in the exam hall, the only thing you can do if you forget something is to calm yourself down and try to reason. And at times, fear can be one of the factors why you forget, or anxiety. So calm yourself down and try to reason. That is if you've studied before the exam. So if you've studied well before the exam and you forgot what you read, then calm yourself, and there are tendencies that anything you read will come to life. What's your question?
What is the capacity of the brain?
It is like unlimited. It depends on the more you provide it with experiences, the more it stretches. Do you get it?
That means a brain can enlarge.
Exactly. It can be enlarged based on the experiences and the knowledge you provide it with.
and why is it that we need materials with us for reading?
Now, the reason is your brain is consists of different connections with different neurons, and each neurons represents different experiences. Now, and when you are learning something, you make connections. For example, if you are reading a particular material and you don't have enough information in it that will help you understand a particular concept, it is very important. So if you seek another material on that topic that you are reading, the information in this one might not be in that one. So if you read it and you join it together with the other one you are reading, things will make more sense.
So I want to ask you this. What is the difference between studying and learning?
Now, studying and learning goes hand in hand. While you are studying, you are learning. So when you study, that means you are getting the information from the book and you are learning. And learning is permanent change in behavior. So when you study, you are absorbing the information from the book, and there are possibilities that your behavior will change.
Why is it that some people find it difficult to understand?
The number one reason, you can have learning disabilities. You can have distraction. Another thing is gap of knowledge in whatever you are reading. There's so many reasons. And when we have learning disabilities, we have dyslexia, we have dyscalculia, and we have several ones. Now, dyscalculia is you don't have the ability to grasp calculations, and we have dyslexia. It has to do with more like language disability, language learning disability. Do you get it? That's dyslexia. And for you to be able to confront those learning disabilities, you have to be patient with yourself. But you should know that when you have these learning disabilities, you are not subject to those disabilities because your brain can regenerate. Your brain can be able to adapt to those learning disability and look for other ways you can actually learn that thing and don't rely on those disabilities. Do you get it?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay. What is the best method of reading? The best method.
The best method of reading, the first thing is to know your learning style. We have visual learners, we have auditory learners, we have kinesthetic learners, and we have reading and writing. Now, if you're a person that when you see pictures, you learn better, you should leverage on that. If you discover that it is when you see pictures, that's when you like learning. Look for textbooks or look for materials that are more visual or videos. You watch videos, you look at charts, you look at pictures. It will help you. Now, if you are someone that you learn well when someone is explaining to you directly, you leverage on that. You meet your colleagues to explain to you. You meet your teacher to explain to you because that's the way you learn. And that is how your brain is wired. If you are someone that you learn best when you do something, when you put your hands on, like practical, then you leverage on that. If it is mathematics, then you start solving more maths. There are times that your teacher will be explaining maths to you, but you do not understand. So the best way is try it on your own, meet your teacher to explain, and keep trying it on your own. That's kinesthetic. Another thing is reading and writing. You can learn best when you just carry your textbook on your own and read it yourself, the examples yourself, and discover some things yourself. So if out of all this learning style, if you can discover that okay, this is the one I am good at, fine, leverage on it. Do you get it? All right. Any other
Why
question?
why the people did not like school? Maybe they did not feel like coming to school. They are not the ones to be in school.
Now, there are different reasons why you might not like school. The reason is your environment. Like you said, environment can affect because when people around you are saying school is a scam, or why if you go to school, some like you might not get a job, and it might actually demoralize your interest and you will not be interested in coming again. Or personal interest. You might be interested in one thing before. And if your parents say keep going to school, it's like you are not paying attention because you are not interested. So in such a way, you will not like school. So it is very important if you don't like school or if you feel that you can do something else, just address the issue to your parents. And you not liking school or you not thinking that school is good can affect the way you learn in school because you are not opening your mind to everything that is happening. Do you get it?
Why is it that education is important in this present world?
Now, education is very, very important because education opens your mind to a lot of things in terms of issues in politics, issues about the environment, technological issues, sociological, so many issues. And education will enlighten you to all these things. Education does not really depend on you going to school alone. Education entails the experiences you have with your family, with your mom, with your dad, things they tell you, they are educating you. Things you experience outside classroom is education. Like this is a form of education. I am enlightening you with information. So it is very important. And with this information you have and you are aware of, it will help you make some certain decisions that will help you grow in life. So imagine someone that doesn't have education, doesn't have the ability to grasp knowledge. The person will be ignorant and will not be able to know what he or she is capable of doing as a person. And the person is subjected to control. Do you get it?
I want to ask this question. Why do environment affects our academics?
Now, environment affects your academic this way. Now, anything that happen in your environment, there are tendencies that you also do like that because in your environment, you tend to imitate what happens. For example, you can have group of friends, about 5 friends now, and any action those 5 friends take, there are tendencies that you will succumb to such actions. So, and their environment. It's not about the physical environment alone. Your friends, the people around you are your environment. So, if you move with them, they tend to do some things that you feel is right and you tend to emulate them. So, in such a way, if some of your friends are not serious with their academics and they always play all the time, there are tendencies that you also do like them because you feel it is right. Do you get it now?
Can peer group influence somebody positively?
Yes, it can influence you positively because if you have friends that are of good behavior, that are of good attitude to work, they are they have so many good attributes, they can influence you. But then you can also influence them if what you are doing is appealing to them. So, do you get it? Hello everyone, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you got value from the video, please click the like button and also subscribe to the channel. You can also check out this other video on other tips that can help you as a student. So thank you so much for watching and bye for now.